A very good morning to you and welcome to the newspaper headlines on CitizenFM 93.7. It is Zuma headlines. My name is Kemi Shekunlove. Don't call me Kem. I like it that way. Today is the 19th day in the month of July. The year is 2022. And of course, you do know that on the newspaper headlines, I reel out the headlines and then Lawrence Umwete comes in and we take a look at the news headlines in details. Of course, you get a chance to contribute to the show. And guess what? You asked for it and we heard you. The newspaper headlines has been extended for another 30 minutes, so it's been extended to 8:30. So keep it locked on this dial. We got you covered. And don't forget, at 7:30 we open the phone lines. There you get to give us your contributions to any of the headlines that catch your attention this morning. At that time, the number to call will be 0818 22 22 205. I take that again, 0818 22 22 205. Okay, that's our major line. We have other lines, but that we can start with that. Okay, I will give you the other lines as as the program continues. We kick off this morning with PremiumTimesNG.com, who are our media partners, and here is what the headline says: investigation. Respiratory illnesses worsen. Water pollution confirmed as Port Harcourt residents battle with soot. I take that again. Respiratory illnesses worsen. Water pollution confirmed as Port Harcourt residents battle with soot. It's an investigation on PremiumTimesNG.com. They are our media partners. And I see you calling already. Please stay the call till 7:30. Thank you very much. And I appreciate your patience. Thank you. Okay, we move on from that. And here is what the headlines of the PremiumTimesNG.com says this morning. Aregbe Shola Oyetola feud. My family's support contributed significantly to my Osun victory. And that is from Adeleke. U.S. court jails Nigerian fintech executives for $167 million money laundering. I take that again. U.S. court jails Nigerian fintech executives for $167 million money laundering. The details you find in the belly of PremiumTimesNG.com this morning. Osun decides 2022, another Adeleke returns as governor 31 years after. Okay, you wonder how it's 31 years after? It was 1993 when Isiaka Adeleke, the late Senator Isiaka Adeleke, was elected as Osun State governor back then. But of course, you know that republic was aborted and we had to start all over again in 1999. And so PremiumTimesNG.com has the headline as another Adeleke returns as governor 31 years after, and that is with regards to Osun decides 2022. Akpabio-backed APC chairman should be charged with forgery, and that is from a police report. Hush Puppy Abakiari's alleged co-conspirator pleads guilty, sentencing fixed for today. We have our eyes on that ball. Atiku not ill, and that is coming from an aide. Again, suspected headers abduct 15 residents in Enugu. Well, usually one would prefer to say that when it's not, well, I don't know, but I think Lawrence and I will look at that, okay? Do you suspect someone to be well, anyways, we'll move on with that. Lawrence and I will take a look at that in detail. Police rearrest suspected Kuje prison escapee in Kaduna State. Bahonso unveils Idahosa's running mates for 2023 polls. 2 illegal miners die as Kano mine collapses. And in the world of sports, unfortunately, Nigeria's women will not be getting a 10th title, at least not this year. But they fought a good fight. All of that in the belly of PremiumTimesNG.com this morning. And we move away from that to take a look at The Point. Here is what The Point says this morning as its major headline. Osun governorship poll, hoodlums destroy commissioner's house, vehicles. Rider to the story says, aides suffer machete wounds, traders' shops attacked. The details of this and more you find in the belly of The Point. Another headline on The Point says Aero contractors shut down operations over Jet A1 forex scarcity. Aero contractors shut down operations over Jet A1 forex scarcity. You find the details of that and more in the belly of the point. This morning, alternatively, you can go to their website, thepointng.com, and we take a look at more stories from the front page of The Point. It says, put state's interest first. Makinde charges new deputy governor. Puts state interest first. Makinde charges new deputy governor. We move on from that. NDLEA witnesses testifies, NDLEA witness testifies in alleged drug deal against Abba Kyari and others. Welcome to unveils running mate and tackles Buhari. We took that also in premiumtimesng.com, and that does it for The Point NG this morning.
WaveX Pleasure Ride. Here at last. Join the safest, classiest, and cheapest taxi ride in town. WaveX Taxi Ride for apps
to Kano, and that's with regards to the Kuje jailbreak. It's on the front page of This Nigeria. The writer to that story says, as notorious Nigerian lady arrested for breaking into mansions in the U.S. The details of that and more you find in the belly of This Nigeria. And we move on from that particular headline to look at this one that says, Lawal, now or your deputy governor, as impeached former occupant alleges irregularities. All right, we move on from that now, and we take a look at this story still on the front page of This Nigeria, where it says, sad end of Emu, the Johnson's comedy, Nollywood's Ireti dies too. How sad. Akwa Ibom APC crisis, please confirms Igini's report on forgery. Akwa Ibom APC crisis, please confirms Igini's report on forgery. Currency crash, Naira slides to $620 at parallel market. The details of that and more you find in the belly of This Nigeria. And now we take a look at Daily Trust. On the Daily Trust, Boko Haram, others ambush soldiers, attack 4 states in 6 hours. The details you find in the belly of Daily Trust. The writer to that story says CJTF chair, 4 members killed in Borno, 2 killed, 1 injured in Plateau. Troops foil attack in Niger, 7-year-old killed, 19 others abducted in FCT Katsina. Yobe flood, 4 dead as 11 communities relocate. That's on the front page of the Daily Trust. ASU strikes, banks, aviation unions threaten to shut down operations too. On the Daily Trust, the front page, it says Ebubeagu kills 7 wedding guests, injures 5 in Imo State. Olaniyan impeached, Lawal takes oath as new Oyo deputy governor. Woman sues ex-husband for marrying her best friend. Airlines bleed as Nigeria's oldest carrier, Aero Contractors, holds operations. NCAA deepens surveillance to avoid undercutting. All of this you will find in the belly of Daily Trust this morning. We take a look at This Day, and on the front page of This Day, it says here, winners and losers, how they shaped Osun governorship polls. 7 takeaways from Osun gubernatorial election. Front page of This Day is where you will find it. Tinubu Adeboye meets over Muslim ticket. NMPC transition group CFO expected to intensify internal checks and control. The writer to that story says FG to hold funding as national oil company transforms fully to commercial entity today. ICE IPO in June 2023 as Kyari assures NMPC will run as world-class firm. It says Dangote refinery ready Q1 2023. 2023 INEC in talks with CBN over election material storage, says Okoye. And now we we take a look at The Nation. On the front page of The Nation, it says here 100% pay rise likely for striking varsity teachers. The writer, Buhari may lead talks. Prolonged class boycott, dangerous to youth future, say NUC cautions. Aero contractor suspends flights. Federal government silences marketers hike petrol pump price. Fuji House of Commotion actress Ireti, the Johnson star Ada Ame, pass away. Richard Mills Jr. is new U.S. ambassador to Nigeria. Still on the front page of The Nation, Makinde inaugurates Lawal as deputy. Tinubu to present Shatima tomorrow. Gunmen kill soldier, 9 others in Plateau, Imo, Nigeria. Netherlands sign pact on food security. And that's about it for the front pages this morning as we take a look at the details with Lawrence Umoite. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with that. Do stay with us.
Over the years, we have heard
Police is your friend.
these days the police say,
Now we protect with courage and serve with compassion.
Hi, my name is Kemi Ashiko. Join me every Wednesday morning at 9:05 a.m. on CitizenFM 93.7 for Police and Citizens, an opportunity for citizens to interface with the members of the police force. Your suggestions, commendations, comments, and complaints will be taken on the show. Do make it a date. Every Wednesday morning, 9:05 a.m. Police and Citizens is the show. Don't miss it. Over the years, we have heard. These days,
The issues.
Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands.
Some civil servant retire without a roof over his head.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country. Hussein cannot be divulged from those who cause the crime. Honestly.
The passion.
You must have national spread. So where is it?
Why are you so concerned about that? He said money was.
I never.
No.
The platform is always the same.
Insight on Citizen FM 93.7.
The source is constant.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
There is always an opportunity.
Tomorrow, Insight returns with another interesting.
Insight with Lawrence Umoite on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Be part of the experience.
Citizen FM 93.7 is 24 minutes past 7, and it's good to have Lawrence Umwete in the house. It's the Zuma headlines. My name is Kem Kem. Good morning, Lawrence.
Good morning, Kem Kem.
You look good.
I know.
No, I shouldn't have said that. But then you look good. Now they won't call you Drama King. It's me they will be saying.
You know, Kem, I know these things.
It's a parapol between the men. That's it. But in any case, Lawrence, where do we start from? The big story of yesterday, or we start with the sad stories of yesterday?
Let's start with the sad story.
Okay, so we get it out of the way. Yesterday, the Nigerian entertainment industry lost two amazing actresses, two great actresses, two thespians who have made their mark in our worlds. They came into our living rooms and they lightened it up. Ada Ame and Ireti. I don't know, Lawrence. What's going on? And it's like they're just dropping. They said Ada Ame just slumped.
Yeah, in the last couple of months, she's been battling a lot of things. At a point, she admitted that she was going through depression after the loss of her daughter. She's not really been the same. And I listened to one interview she granted the TV station in Lagos. She said she lost six siblings, and she thought she was going to be the next. Then after that, she lost her daughter. And if you know, the daughter was like a sister because she had the daughter when she was, I think, 14. And so they practically grew up together and stuff like that. So you can imagine how traumatic it was. And even after that, on several occasions, we had some very disturbing stories about her. But she was always able to pull through at every stage. Unfortunately, this time, she just couldn't make it through. I'm talking about bringing light every evening in our house, my kids and my wife, and even myself. We'll have to sit down and watch her, and you can't just help but laugh. After the stress of the day, after Nigeria's problems, you can't watch any episode of that program without just, at least temporarily, forgetting about the stress of the country. It's sad, not just for the entertainment industry, even for the family.
Lawrence, my people say that may we not be burnt with the death of our kids. I don't know how to translate. My Yoruba translation is poor. Don't bother. May God help us not to go before our kids. It can be one of the most painful things that can happen to any human. But we can only pray that for her fans, her family, and friends, that God grants them the fortitude to bear the loss. Unfortunately, that is a price that we all owe. That is a price we all must pay. So, and it was as if the death was not enough. The death of Ada Ame was not enough when Shola Onoiga, popularly known as Iriti in the Fuji House of Commotion, also bowed out. Catering practical.
That was very shocking because I never heard anything about her. I never heard that she was ill or anything. It just came out from the blues.
Yes, absolutely. And the Fuji House of Commotion has lost quite a number of, great thespians from that that sitcom in recent times, and we can only pray that those of us who are left, continue to remember that all that we have here, are the good and the kind acts we can render to fellow humans.
And to make a mark.
And to make a mark and make
impression, because when you go, all that will be left will be memories. Will the memories be good ones, or will it be terrible ones?
Absolutely.
We have a choice.
Absolutely. And Lawrence, we move on from that really sad one. But before we move on, I think we should take a break. We'll take a break.
Citizen FM. Once upon a time, for one village where they for air, everything they go well. Them they enjoy better things until them great grandpillar them tell them say he get one secret where they for inside calabash, for inside bush. Elders them gather, them send them more inter bush, impact in Ngongo and Njanja, take enter inside bush. When he see the calabash, where them papa hide for inside bush. Time to open the calabash. More hard than knack. Last, him open the calabash. What's in be the secret where he come see?
I think bring them out. Abuja, how far? Hashtag man up. Tab Yans. Mind your language. That's here. And the plenty gadget betterment. Mix with correct Naija song. Now them they inside evening your love. With SMO 1. Gadget betterment. Mix with correct Naija song. Now them they inside evening your love. With SMO 1. Radio Street for 93.7 Citizen FM. Abuja. Flex evening your love. Monday to Friday. From 5 o'clock for evening. Go reach 9 o'clock for night. Evening your love. With SMO 1. For 93.7 Citizen FM.
All right, it's 30 minutes past 7. And, well, we're yet to open the phone lines because we today and subsequently we have an hour to react to all of the headlines you want to, okay? We'll open the phone lines in another 10 minutes, okay? Lawrence, let's take a look at Oyo State. Oyo State has a new deputy governor. The deputy governor that won the polls with Governor Sheyi Makinde has been impeached, and a new deputy governor has been sworn in. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I saw it coming. The moment the former deputy governor decamped to the APC, I knew that it was just a matter of time before he will be. That's how we roll in our politics. I don't know, but for me, I don't know how politicians think differently anyway. But if I feel uncomfortable to work with a governor and I decide to go to another party, I think I would just resign ahead, because you know that there is no way you will be out there in another party and you'll be retained as a deputy governor. It's really not really visible at all. And I think that's one of the things I see in the amendment of when next we make that attempt. I think this issue of defection should be clearly spelled out in the Constitution without any proviso. Once you decamp from a political party that brought you to office, you cease to hold that office. End of story. Nothing that except there is a faction of all those things.
Well, the good thing, Lawrence, is the fact that our democracy is evolving.
Yes.
And it's evolving pretty fast. In the last 7 years, the improvement we've had in our democracy, I almost want to say is unprecedented.
Yeah, I think you're right. But, a lot of us are in a hurry to speed up this improvement. But I see that clause, I see that aspect being resisted by lawmakers, because you see, that's at the heart of a lot of political maneuverings at the end of the day. Okay. Because I tell you, Kemi, if that is clearly spelled out in the Constitution, 90% of the defections will not happen.
And people will stay put. But then if you are disgruntled with what your principal is doing, do you resign? Or do you, because this is another angle to it. If you came into the office with a principal who happens not to now continue with the vision you both came in with, what do you then do? Walk away?
Yes, because don't forget, now we are saying, everybody's saying, it's the flag bearer that has the responsibility of picking a running mate. Everything lies with the flag bearer.
Because he knows who he will work
Exactly.
with.
So if at the end of the day, somewhere along the line, your vision does not tally with his, and your principles does not tally with it, you walk away. That's how it's supposed to. But I understand that the way we play our politics,
winner takes all.
We find it difficult to operate based on principles and stuff like that.
Okay, well, Lawrence, Osun governorship poll, Adeleke's camp worries over litigation. Wu's PDP faction, and the rider says all aggrieved members constitute danger. We are talking to Baba Yemi, PDP spokesman. I expect Oyetola to have congratulated me. Concede defeat, says Governor-elect Adeleke. Osun governor's lawyers inspect elections results, may head for court. Tinubu awaits governor. Over to you, Lawrence.
Well, you know that, Kemi, in Nigeria, you can never say never until this matter is dispensed with at the Supreme Court. Anything can happen. So, and I'm sure that both parties know. So, it will be foolhardy for anybody to go to sleep and say, the election is won and dusted. We are all living witness to what happened in Imo State. All of a sudden, right from out of the blues, how the governor emerged, courtesy of that Supreme Court judgment. We are also remember what happened in Bayelsa State, which was, I think, a day to the swearing in of the governor. Then the Supreme Court came up with another judgment. So you can't just go to sleep and say anything can happen based on technicality, based on anything. So I think that's why all the parties are trying to be very careful.
All right, and another one from here, says that same faith ticket Tinubu Adeboye meets.
Okay, Kemi, when will this really, really go away? this topic. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record reacting to this issue. I heard that.
What did I say, Lawrence? My mic is on.
I let it sleep. Don't worry. But let's see how it goes. There's nothing. You see, in politics, negotiations will always be on top, and that's why democracy is good. You negotiate, you give and take, you talk. The moment you cease talking, there will be crisis. Even when you're talking, there's still some level of crisis. So you keep talking, and there's nothing wrong in negotiations, in meetings.
In meetings. Okay, well, Citizen FM 93.7, we're still taking a look at we're still taking a look at the in-depth stories of the newspaper Zuma headlines this morning. Okay, Lawrence, because now, okay, in any case, Lawrence, still taking a look at politics this morning. Tinubu to present Shetima tomorrow.
Oh, well and good. You know, it was postponed last week, I think. The public unveiling was postponed. So that's another step towards consolidating the position of the former governor of Borno State.
Okay, well, we'll take a quick break, and when we do come back, we'll start taking your phone calls on 0818 22 22 205. Don't forget, you can watch us live on YouTube. Yes. Okay, you can watch us live on YouTube right now. If you log into YouTube and you search for Citizen FM 93.7, you will find us.
You type in newspaper review.
Newspaper review. Okay, you will find us live right there on YouTube. You may also call 0808 22 22 037 0808 22 22 037. Alternatively, you can call 0903 22 29 797 0903 22 29 797. And like we did say to you, the newspaper, the Zuma headlines will be on till 8:30 today. So we have enough time to Jojo and not war. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more.
WaveX Pleasure Ride. Here at last. Join the safest, classiest, and cheapest taxi ride in town. Available in over 5. Download the app now from the Google Store.
Once upon a time, for one village where they for air, everything they go well. Them they enjoy better things until them great grandpillar them tell them say he get one secret where they for inside calabash, for inside bush. Elders them gather, them send them ezemo inter bush, impact in ngongo and then janja take enter inside bush. When he see the calabash, where them papa hide for inside bush. Time to open the calabash. Ezemo hard then knock. Last, him open the calabash. What's in be the secret where he come see?
As we bring them out, Abuja how far? Hashtag man up, tab yarns, mind your language. That's here, and the plenty casual bitterness mixed with correct Naija song. Now them they inside evening your love with SMO 1 Radio Street Breeze for 93.7 Citizen FM Abuja. Flex evening your love Monday to Friday from 5 o'clock for evening go reach 9 o'clock for night. Evening your love with SMO 1 for 93.7 Citizen FM.
All right, Citizen FM 93.7. The Zuma headlines is 20 minutes to 8 and actually 16 minutes to the end of the show. We're not ending it anytime soon. And, we get to take your phone calls now. If you will place a call through to 0818 22 22 205. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oops, okay, looks like we lost that one. Kindly call back 0818 22 22 205 is the number to call us. The Zuma headlines this morning. My name is Kem, and I'm here in the studio with Lawrence. Say your name now.
That's my name now.
Ulmoete. Aha, that's it. Okay, now, Lawrence, let's take a look at what's going on in the airlines this morning. It says the airlines shut down operation. Aero contractors actually shut down operations over shortage of aviation fuel.
Maybe when it gets to that, maybe some kind of solution will come out because it's going to affect some particular set of people. And then, if you stop elites from flying, they have to look for a solution pretty very soon. But it's not only...
Must we get to this stage?
No,
really?
that's the way we roll. It's so unfortunate.
Lawrence, the truth about it is until we make Nigeria equal for all, right? We will
keep dreaming.
Lawrence, the dreamers change the world.
I hear you.
Dreamers change the world, and I will not give up dreaming.
Mm-hmm. We will when dollar is equal to naira.
But then again, you and I know how the dollar had these Naira crunch issues. If you look at what the Business Day is saying this morning, it says the rise and fall of cocoa as Nigeria's top export. The rise and fall of cocoa as Nigeria's top export. So we have lost exportation. We are interested in buying in things. Something must give. Let's take this phone call, please. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, KM.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
To God be the glory. How is my big friend over there?
Good morning, my brother.
Lawrence, good morning. How is my family?
Fine. We give God all the glory.
Yes.
Lifeline, are you Johnny today or you are Lifeline?
Exactly. Oh, audio corner number one. Audio corner number one.
When are we doing this inauguration?
That is if I appear.
Don't worry. I don't want to do. Let this government that has scheduled.
Where are you calling from, by the way? Where are you calling from?
I am calling all the way from Lifecam.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay, my dear. Citizen FM, God will bless this station.
Amen.
For giving us an opportunity to choke months in. My dear, we are into a very big mess in this country, in the sense that everybody is afraid. Even when you are sleeping, you can't even have rest of mind. You are traveling, you can't even have rest of mind. Now, these people, insurgency set of people, call themselves terrorists, or we can call them whatever they want we should call them, have put us in a very big mess. You can't travel on land. They have succeeded to close railway. Our children are at home. Even if your children are going to school, you have to
Lifeline, what's the way forward? What's the way forward?
The way forward is because our government or our traditional rulers have failed to do the needful. In the sense that I know that there is a constitution that governs the nation. If that constitution is weak, we have to realize the constitution so that it carries everybody along, and the rights will be equal, both big men and the poor. If you offend the law of the land, it will take care of you instantly without minding whether you are Oga Pikin or you are above the law. In fact, nobody is above the law because we are all equal. Now, everything, look at how insurgency. I heard in one of the newspaper review that they ambushed our soldiers, our young men, the people that keep sleepless to save us. Just imagine. Why? Do you want to tell me that the governor of the state, before the arrival of these people, that you don't know that these people are coming?
Well, Lifeline, it will be impossible to indict the governor. And here is why I say that. It will be impossible for you to be the father of the house and realize that people are coming, robbers are coming to your house, and you fold your arms. Do you understand? So I know that we need to speak to the issues, but I'd like us to be fair and balanced in that reportage. Do you understand me?
God bless you, my dear. What I'm really saying at this point is that the government of the day has failed. They have failed. They have failed even to secure themselves and even us. As they fail to secure themselves, we, the common citizen, what are we to do? I don't think that we have any other thing to do than to pray to God. 2023 election is coming. Is it with this kind of insurgency that is on ground that we will stand for 3, 4, 5 hours to make sure that we cast our vote? Who knows what will happen? By the time that they could not be able to stop this insurgency, so that we will not have getting up mind. You know that I don't think
okay,
that I can even be able to
okay. Life Lion, 3 minutes 31 seconds. Thank you for your contribution.
God bless you for
All right, it's Citizen FM 93.7 and the numbers to call 0818 22 22 205, or better still, you may call 090 322 29 797 0903 22 29 797. Lawrence, would you like to speak to that?
No, there's nothing to add.
Please hold that thought. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, looks like we lost you on that one. You can call us again, 0818 22 22 205. Lawrence, there's a major headline that was in the news yesterday that we missed, okay? And it was about the burning of a bandit in Zamfara State. The news got on, into the public space when the governor of the state suspended the emir that gave the bandit, a chieftaincy title. I don't know. Would you like to quickly speak on that?
No, yes. Yesterday, the social media was awash with that story and everything. And although the state governor is reported to have ordered the suspension of the chief who did that, is it the emir?
Yeah, the emir.
The emir who did that. A lot of people are still uncomfortable why the process would even take place in the first place, and it's concluded. Before the state government will have to now react, because if you know how these things are done, it was an elaborate turbaning ceremony. And
okay, hold that thought. Hello, good morning. Hello, Lawrence. Looks like there's something wrong with our line again this morning, but please go ahead.
So yes, the suspending the emir and calling for investigation, a good step, but we would have prevented the turbaning in the first place. If simply it's just a matter of intelligence gathering, we would have prevented that in the first place.
Well, so the good thing is that
if it was a project, if it was something to come and kill people around, that's how it would have been concluded.
Well, Lawrence, they say better late than never. I think that if this suspension did not happen, it probably would not have gotten into the news that this was going on. Let's take this call, please. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
CitizenFM.
Yes, this is headlines.
This is Dr. Adeiga again.
Good to have you on the program this morning, Dr. Adeiga.
Good morning. Yes, I briefly want to comment.
I hope you're packed. I hope you're packed if you're driving.
Yes.
All right. Where's your location?
Yeah, I'm actually at Asokoro filling station on the queue trying to get fuel.
All right, please go ahead.
All right, yes, I briefly want to comment on the lady that lost one of the actresses that lost her life due to depression yesterday. Basically, I think there's a need to have what we call, close associate intervention that that will actually help a lot in lot of measures, because really, if somebody have gone through the kind of trauma that woman has, she had gone through, there is no way, this kind of a thing will not happen, because in Nigeria alone, we have about 6 million people who are suffering from depression, and most importantly, a lot of them don't actually get the kind of attention in terms of management and treatment that they need. And as a result, women do have there's more of a women propensity to this very, menace. So my contribution is that there should be a kind of close associate intervention in such a way that when you notice this kind of a thing in the affected, person, there is a kind of coming together by the people who are close to that kind of a person to help, so that the person can get the required treatment and, attention. So that is my contribution today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adega. That's a very valid one. And the truth about it is a lot of women suffer from depression also based on some of the hormones that they have to deal with. And more importantly, perhaps we need like a helpline for mental health patients in Nigeria, and also to have a reform of our minds, you know, because once people start to say, you have a mental, as in they just...
Exactly. I was just about to say that, Kemi, because we need to stop judging people. Instead, we need, especially family members, we need to reach out. We need to be there. We need to have give listening ear to people who want to talk, because some people just want to talk. Some people just want to
need to unburden
their hearts and everything. We need to be there. It's better than now forming a burial committee at the end of the day, contributing
and
money.
We seem to like to form. We seem to, because I'll give you an example. I have a friend who passed away recently, right? And while he was alive, I didn't know that he was going through depression. You know, the wife had left, the kids, you know, and all of that. And then the next thing, nobody takes care of him, and then he dies, and then they raise. I'm saying big money.
Yes,
Lawrence, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ken.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Lawrence, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Christian. I'm calling from Chikakwere.
All right.
Very close to Kubwa, yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Christian.
Yeah. On a very cheerful note, my sister and brother, I want to congratulate our Falcons. Yes, they lost, but they lost gallantly. I watched that match from the beginning to the end. In as much as that there are so many mistakes, yet we must commend them, because it's not an easy thing to be down to 9 and also held the host nation till extra time before penalty. They did marvelously well. Congratulations to them. Yes. Then I want to also commiserate with that actress that died. You see, this thing they call depression is one of the worst sickness we can think of on earth. It is something that when you are passing through it, even your closed-door neighbor will not know that you are depressed. Maybe you will try to put some smiles on your face, but you know that actually you are down. You see, that woman actually is a public figure, and that is one of the problems public figures have. Because people in ordinary Nigeria will say, oh, they have everything. Everything is okay for them. While the other ones, the highlights of their time will say, oh, he has so many people around him, close around her, around him. Therefore, he has no problem, and the person will be dying. I think we need to do more. When somebody is in a situation of depression, instead of that woman that lost her children like that, supposed to have a very good doctor that will be around her. Or even if he's religious, pastor or imam or whatever, if they need to detail somebody to at least talk to her. We see, but wait, it has gone. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Then, Kenke, I heard when we were talking about, I know that Mr. Rollins was just joking that the dollar comes to 1 to 1. In fact, I was trying to bet then. The kind of laugh I laughed was, my wife came out and said, what is happening? because I know that the truth is that it takes the miracle of God. Everything is possible. But there are some possibilities that are miracles. So I believe that one takes the miracle. But there's something I want to say quickly. Our manufacturers, let me come to beverages, things like tea, my sister. Do you know that let me use...
No, wait. You can't call it brand. You can't call it brand. Let's keep it...
Okay. You know that you want to buy a tea now. A tea that was 1 gram before, they reduce it to 900. 1 kg, they reduce to 900 grams. Today, it's 800 grams. Yet the price increasing. Semovita, one of the companies of Semovita, that is 10 kg.
Oga Christian, don't mention brands. Things have become expensive. Manufacturers, talk about the manufacturers. Tell us what and tell us the way forward.
The way forward is government to monitor these manufacturers. The way that milking Nigerians now is unprecedented. Government will wake up. All the regulatory agencies need to wake up. Move into our manufacturing sector.
All right. Christian, 3 minutes 45 seconds. Thank you for your contribution.
I'm sorry for calling them.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, you see, the thing is, with this, the expensive things that are happening, right? Over the years, we have left the principle of education and farming. We have left the principle of education and agribusiness. And that is what has come to bite our behinds today. Because there was a time the naira was better than the dollar. And at that time, we had exports. What we have now transformed, when we had education, in the initial stage, they will say, oh, education without agriculture is a waste. We had a song for it. But over the years, we've decided that, it was cheaper to just go to school and then work for 30 days, make a month. So, yes, it will take a miracle, but it also takes a reform of our mindset for us to understand that we are part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Kemi, but we also need to, thank God the election is coming. Mm-hmm. We also need to elect people who share this vision. Mm-hmm. We also need, because the government, the leaders will need to set the pace.
Absolutely.
Whether we like it or not, because that we hand over our sovereignty to them.
Absolutely.
On our behalf, you act. So they need to set the pace and say, okay, this is the path to follow. Just come out clean and tell Nigerians, don't make promises that are not practicable.
The challenge we actually have today is there is something going on. There are a few things going on, but nobody's talking to us. And that's a very major challenge, because people cannot subscribe to what they don't understand. Right. Don't worry. The Zuma headlines last till 8:30, okay, today and henceforth, okay? And we must say a very big thank you to the management. It means that they must think that Lawrence is doing something. Why are you raising your eye? Lawrence, people need to see you on YouTube. Then they will know who the authentic. Anyways, let me leave it that way. The numbers to call 0818-2222-205, 0818-2222-205. Alternatively, you can call 0808-2222-037, 0808-2222-037, or 0903-2229-797. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more.
Citizen FM.
Over the years, we have heard
police is your friend.
These days, the police say,
now we protect with courage and serve with compassion.
Hi, my name is Kemi Ashiko. Join me every Wednesday morning at 9:05 a.m. on Citizen FM 93.7 for Police and Citizens, an opportunity for citizens to interface with the members of the police force. Your suggestions, commendations, comments, and complaints will be taken on the show. Do make it a date. Every Wednesday morning, 9:05 a.m. Police and Citizens is the show. Don't miss it.
Once upon a time, for one village where they for air, everything they go well. Them they enjoy better things until them great grandpillar them tell them say he get one secret where they for inside calabash, for inside bush. Elders them gather, them send them ezemo into bush, impact in ngongo and then janja take enter inside bush. When you see the calabash, where them papa hide for inside bush. Time to open the calabash. Ezemo hard then knock. Last, in open the calabash. What's in me the secret where you come see?
As we bring them out, Abuja, how far? Hashtag man up, tab yarns, mind your language. That's here, and the plenty gadget betterment mixed with correct Niger song. Now them they inside evening your love with SMO1 Radio Street Breeze for 93.7 Citizen FM Abuja. Flex evening your love Monday to Friday from 5 o'clock for evening go reach 9 o'clock for night. Evening your love with SMO1 for 93.7 Citizen FM.
Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people.
CitizenFM 93.7 still the Zuma headlines this morning, and we are still taking a look at the top stories in the dailies this morning. At the moment, right now, Lawrence, 2 illegal miners die as Kano mine collapses.
That's a sad one. Very sad. Despite the fact that they are described as illegal miners. But I don't know. I think it's always better to prevent illegality in the first place. I know it's a tough one.
Because the mines existed, you knew the mines existed, so to speak. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Or could it have been impossible that the government did not know that the mines exist?
There's nothing they wouldn't know. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, there's nothing. You see, sometimes we say, well, our problem is lack of intelligence gathering. It's not necessarily so. If you want to try it, just commit some illegality in some part of this country, even in Abuja, and see whether you go free.
All right, it's Citizen FM 93.7. You get a chance to call in. 0818-22-22-205 is the number to call. Alternatively, you can send us a WhatsApp message to 0818-22-22-205. And this story here on Premium Times NG is coming from a media aide to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and it says the presidential candidate is in good health. It says the presidential candidate is in ill. It says how attention has been drawn to a report and a video in a section of the media purporting to be of an ailing Abubakar being held strapped to his car seat belt by an aide. Nothing can be further from the truth. For the records, the presidential candidate of the PDP is in robust good health, Mr. Ibe said.
Oh, well, I think I also saw that trending video. And from what I saw, it didn't tally with the narrative that accompanied the video. Understand? So that was why I just said. But you see, yesterday we spoke about coming out clean, up front. If there's anything wrong with your principle, you come out ahead and let people know. It's not a sin to be ill. You are a human being, you're mortal and everything. I don't necessarily like reactions when things have gone on, then you now come out. Because of experience in the past, a lot of citizens tend to disbelieve people in authority because of their past experiences. It doesn't necessarily mean that those things are true, but you know, when you in the past you've been deceived once, twice, third time, people tend to be skeptical when they hear things. So if we have a tradition of coming out, like now, tomorrow, if the office of the vice president, the current vice president, comes out to make a statement, people are likely to believe him because, yes, this is a man that has always come out clean when it comes to issues concerning his office. And so people will be people will think better in terms of this is what we tend to believe. When you have an antecedent of, as a government or as public officials, when you have that antecedent of people not coming out clean, people will not tend to believe what you say in the future. But on this issue, I think it's something that is just overflowed. I saw the trending video. The man walked by himself into the car. So if it was that, he said he was trapped in, if he was carried into the car, it would have been a different thing. He walked unaided into the car.
Okay, well, that's interesting. It's 4 minutes past 8. We're still taking your phone calls and, of course, your reactions on WhatsApp. And this one says, good morning, citizens of Nigeria. The problem is in our country, Nigeria, as to the aspect of inflation, is to the fact that the regulatory agencies are not functioning and they're not being monitored or checked. It's rather minded for their selfish interests. And that is Mission from Jikoi. Thank you, Mission. What are your thoughts on that, Lawrence?
What?
Talk now.
It's opinion.
Okay, Citizen FM 93.7, and as the Zuma headlines, the number to call 0818-22-22-205, 0818-22-22-205. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oops, okay, do call us back. And this one here says, NDLEA opens case against Kyari.
About time. Because whatever it is, we keep saying it, that the man is still presumed innocent in the eyes of the law. So the sooner this case is dispensed with, judgment entered one way or another. Then we move on. There has to be a closure.
Lawrence, is it impossible for us to sometimes speed up our judicial process? It sometimes seems to take like forever.
Well, we've spoken about the issue of the judiciary. There are a lot of things at play. And you cannot just pull out one thing and say if you solve one thing, it will solve everything. So there are steps to be taken and everything.
All right, and this one here says that federal government silent as marketers hike petrol pump price.
This has happened over 5 days now. It's been on, and maybe it's a tacit approval. We don't know. There's been no official statement.
But then at some points the queues disappeared, but they seem to have returned. Dr. Adeiga is saying calling from a queue at the filling station.
That's true.
So what is it now? Because now, if there is if it has been increased tacitly, and nobody is saying anything, and then the queues have returned again.
That's why we can't say for sure what exactly is that, because nobody's talking to us about
nobody is talking to us. I think I wish this was a way to just go home after this, but then we have till 8:30 to conclude the Zuma headlines this morning. All right, 0818-22-22-205 is the number to call. Alternatively, you can call 0903-2229-797. Hello, good morning. Works this time.
Hello, thank you.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Chris. I'm calling back from Georgia.
All right, please go ahead.
Yeah. Let me just say something about the man that was stubborn by anemia in Zamfara State. You see, these are one of the things we are talking about in this country. It is not only that man. So this man is a terrorist or a bandit per se. A bandit per se. And people started shouting. The governor have to now heed to people's outcry and suspend the emir and institute investigation. Fine. But I want to tell you, my people, across board, whether east, west, north, south, these things happen. There are financial terrorists, financial bandits everywhere that are given titles unabated. Nobody cares. Immediately you have this money, they give you a big titles. I still remember, you say about judiciary. Something happened some years ago. That's a high profile man in Abuja here. I think it was a high court judge in Abuja here. That was, I think, a kind of investigation into his how he do his job. The man quickly stepped down, went to his village, became an emir. Another one happened again. We were told that no, it wasn't an investigation, that it was just a memo. You see, these are the things happening in this country, and nobody is talking to us. Is it that our law is not working, or we just choose to look the other way and allow these things to happen? Government needs to wake up and do something about it.
All right, Christian, thank you so much for your contribution. And that's another angle to it. Across board in this country, it appears that these things happen. Once you have the money, you get a chieftaincy title, so to speak.
Well, you can't rule that out. But you see, why people are outraged is that if there are people that are known, people that are notorious, understand?
Please hold that thought. Hello, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Maxman calling from Apple.
Maxman. Good to have you on the program this morning.
Yeah, what is that your real name, please?
My name is Kem.
Eh?
Kem.
Kem.
Yes.
All right. I want to talk about the MI that they thrown Mawu crowned
the governor. That's,
okay, the
yes,
governor.
Yes.
Yeah. He has done very, very well. Credit, kudos to him. Yeah, because some children from the age of maybe 7, 8, or 6 to 25, they know what such a person does to become who he is. And there are many people children who will see him as an idol. They will say, yes, I want to become a bandit. Not only that, other places from South that I came from, governor people who took money, took our money, coming back, and they were celebrated. So it's one.
Hello.
It's one of the problems we have in this country. Because,
what's the way forward, Maxman?
Is to stop crowning, recognizing those who put us in problem. They should not be recognized at all or be valued. Rather, instead, they should be in the prison to be corrected. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maxman, for your contribution this morning. 0818 22 22 205 is the number to call. We've looked at the death of the actresses. We've looked at the issues of depression in Nigeria. We've also looked at the issue of the deputy governor in Oyo State who was, taken out because of his defection, and has also been there's a new deputy governor in Oyo State. We've also looked at the Super Falcons and the fight. No, Lawrence, we are yet to look at that. The Super Falcons fought a good fight.
They did. Like I said yesterday, I'm very proud of them. Number one, they gave us a World Cup ticket, something that men did not do, could not do. So whatever it is, I think they deserve our praises.
Absolutely. 0818 22 22 205 is the number to call. Alternatively, you could call 0808 22 22 037. It appears that our 22 22 205 line is having a bit of an issue, so you can try the alternate ones. Okay, 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205. Lawrence, investigations from the Premium Times here. It says that the in Port Harcourt, right, that the respiratory illnesses worsen. Water pollution confirmed as Port Harcourt residents battle with soot. Of course, we know that the soot is from many illegal refineries around that place.
This is an environmental nightmare, and in this part of the world, we don't tend to be very bothered about environmental issues. We believe that, as Africans, this thing it's a white man problem. It doesn't really affect us. You understand? You see people drive cars with bad exhausts and the smoke all over the place, and people just don't seem to bother about it. Even noise pollution, people just walk through it. Your neighbor, you enter a compound and all the five flats will put on generators in the evening, and everywhere is booming, smoke everywhere, the noise everywhere, and we just carry on and on and on and on and on. And it's because most times when people are down with illnesses or people die, they say it's witchcraft, or they say it's the village people and stuff like that. So I'm not very surprised with this, and because this is scientific proof that we really need to take the issues of environmental hazards very serious.
And this one here says that Handra Hart almost lost her life in October 2021 to a protracted asthma attack. She believes she was triggered by soot covering many parts of Port Harcourt where she lives, and she says her chest and her ribs were blocked. Well, Lawrence, if we look at this, the truth is pollution, but in Port Harcourt, the specific issues are with the illegal refineries. And I know that Governor Nyesom Wike read the Riot Act a little while back, and we had some cooling down, but it appears that it has arisen again.
Well, that, it's a complicated issue. Anything that has to do with the oil industry, the crude oil industry, the illegal refineries and everything, you can't really blame the governor. He did a lot that time. In fact, he went as far as moving into some of these creeks with his team and everything. A lot was shut down and everything. But Kemi.
Okay, let's take it home to the student. He says Nigerian University Lecturers Union Konua dissociates self from ASU strike. The Congress of Nigerian University Academics, KONUA, says it's not part of the decision to embark on the ongoing prolonged strike action by ASU. It's a breakaway faction of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, KONUA, which has dissociated itself from the ongoing strike in Nigerian universities. In a statement signed by its national coordinator, Nii Sumonu, and National Publicity Secretary, Ernest Nwoke, KONUA noted that it's not part of the decision to embark on the ongoing strike by ASU. The statement read part that Konua would like to seize this opportunity to announce its independence as a union of academic staff in Nigeria's universities, being a separate and independent union. It has never been part of the decision to embark on the industrial action which has paralyzed academic activities in our universities for 5 months. Konua said it believes that strikes have a crippling effect on the Nigerian university system, adding that the negative effects of the strikes have always been greater than their positive outcomes. What's your take, Lawrence?
I'm yawning.
0818-22-22-205 is the number to call, and I'm the drama person.
But Kevin, what are you expected to make from that kind of statement,
Lawrence?
And I'm not surprised that this is happening. I'm only surprised that it's coming this late. You see, we all know the script. It's always been there. You know, when you have a formidable union and as a government, over the years, this is in the playbook. It's just lifted from the playbook. You try to break the union. You try to cause division in the union. It happened in the labor movement over the years. So, and what did you call them again? Konua?
Konua.
Oh. So, why are they not resuming lectures? Why are they not in the schools? Why are they not teaching?
Well, it's not in my place. I'm not a member. But I guess that the members of ASU are more than the members of Konua, you know.
They should just give us a break. They've done their bidding. We've heard them. Fine, okay.
Okay, 0818-22-22-205 is the number to call. Alternatively, you can call 0903-2229-797. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Hyacinth calling from Anson near Mararaba.
Hyacinth, where have you been?
My brother, things are moving rough.
Don't worry.
It will be smooth by God's grace.
Just don't lose hope.
Thank you very much. I say congratulations to Adeleke. Whatever is coming out, he has won the election. So the issue that came up now, the ASU or whatever they call themselves, that is separated. This is an organization that the government, instead of the government to treat the matter, what they do is to give COVID-19 to a particular section. They say they are no longer in the ASU strike. It is the same university that is on strike. They cannot go there and direct a different university, different department. Let them face the war and fight it once. The government, from my own experience, nobody told me, they are delaying so that their tenure will finish 2023. They hand the problem over to the next incoming government. Because all the meetings, the government will tell you that they have resolved. ASU will tell you that they didn't even have a meeting. Who is telling us the truth and who is telling us the lie? If the truth is from the government, then the school will resume. That is my own, how I saw it.
Okay.
Minister for Labor is sleeping.
Okay.
Minister for Education has gone to be a president. The new minister, we say he did not know anything about the problem on ground. Let them give him time. Given time, we join election period.
Okay, thank you very much, Hyacinth, for your contribution. Lawrence, there's the angle to look at that. What Hyacinth said reminds me that many of the demands ASU is making also starts from 2009, because you hear implement the 2009 agreement. So 2009 agreement to 2022. Anyways. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Samuel from Apple.
Samuel from Apple, good to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Lieutenant.
Good morning, Samuel.
Yeah, you see, I wouldn't want to attack any person or personality to say, but believe me or not, that there are some group of people at the time of affair in this educational issue who did not actually believe in Western education. Because if they do, they will not allow the people to be at home, students to be at home for that quite long. So I think the whole thing is that everybody should get his PVC to change the government. So that, so that by next year, what happens.
All right, thank you very much.
I want to talk about inflation. You see, everybody is doing whatever you say, like in this government. It's like the government, they are tired of the voting. They want to push the voting to the next government as the salaries as actually. But we should not relax. We should keep on talking about this because the expert has even recorded that Nigeria is one of the highest countries that has inflation in the world. And this thing is fighting us. We are talking about depression. You know that somebody who does not have money to go out in the morning, it can cause depression. A lot of things, financial predicament can cause depression. And a whole lot of things. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Amen. God bless Nigeria. 0818-22-22-205 is the number to call. Alternatively, you can call 0903-2229-797. Hello, good morning.
Hello, I'm Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah. Christian, is that you again?
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
Where's my ID?
You see,
and body.
And body.
You see, this suit of a thing.
Yeah.
In Port Harcourt. Sometimes we attribute it to illegal refineries, but sometimes it is not like that. Sometimes the registered refineries too, they do some of these things. I remember when we were small. I'm from Anambra State, but we are very close to Imo State. That's a place called Ebema. Those days, in the evening, you will see a light shining. They say it's a refinery. This thing they call soot. Oftentimes, as far as Ebema, you will get some of them in my area. This I'm telling you is more than 100 kilometers, or let me say 50 kilometers. You will see some of those things in some of our farms. Though not much. They say, this is what is coming from Ebema. That breeze carried it to our side. You see, government need to monitor the activities of the mega refineries around that corner. Because sometimes it is not only illegal refineries. That's my take on that issue. Then the ASU of a thing. The other one, you just call the name, you say what self? Konua. Just that language resembles something. But I'm still pleading with ASU to come back to classroom. You see, the truth is that, like what the last caller just said, I don't think that we are still, the current administration is still ready to backtrack and accept the offer of ASU. Me, I'm pleading that ASU should come back, no matter what. By the time another administration comes in, they will iron this thing out. Yes, they may say that this is not what they signed. This was signed 2009, which is what that was under PGP. But up to now, it has not been implemented. You see, administration is when you go, another person will come and continue. If you cannot continue, why picking the job? Why picking the job? So
thank you.
They should just come back. When a new administration comes, I believe they will listen to them.
Thank you, Christian. All right, 0903-2229-797. And I'm sorry, I wanted you to hold the line when I picked your call earlier. You could call back now. All right, it is the Zuma headlines on CitizenFM 93.7. And we're about to wrap this up nicely. I think this will be our last caller. Hello, good morning.
Morning. My name is Kennedy.
Good to have you on the program this morning. Thank you, Kennedy.
Please, I really want to say something about this ASU. I just want our youth to understand one thing. It looks as if our leaders are not interested in us. I will say this. The governor of Kaduna State, Erifai, the son, just some few months, graduate outside. Recently, the governor of River State, what's his name? Wiki, the son graduate outside. So all these people are not concerned about our education system because it's not affecting their families. It's not affecting their children. It is we that are facing it. Let's just be wise. Make use of your PVC.
What's the way? Okay, that's the way forward, right?
That's the way forward.
Thank you very much, Kennedy, for your contribution this morning and your last caller on the show today. Lawrence, how would you like to wrap this up nicely?
For me, I think nothing beats negotiation, genuine negotiations, and nothing beats sincerity of purpose when you're negotiating. That's what is going to solve. It's just like we are postponing the evil day. At the end of the day, both parties will need to sit on the round table and talk. That's it.
Jojo, and not War. All right, that's our package this morning on the Zuma headlines. A very big thank you to you for tuning in, and do tell a friend to tell a friend that this is where it's happening. We have extended the show for you and your contributions for another 30 minutes. So, there you get to have a lot of your say on the station. Don't forget at 9 o'clock or after the news update at 9, we will be talking same party ticket, and we'll be bringing a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress here into the studio, also the spokesperson for the Tinubu Media Organization, who will be enlightening us as to why they did, let me put it this way, the YDX of choosing a same faith ticket. My name is Kemi Ashiko.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
Join us again tomorrow for the Zuma headlines on CitizenFM 93.7. A quote here says, bad officials are the ones elected by good citizens who do not vote. It's by Judge John Nathan. Have a great day, and do stay with Citizen FM.
FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people.